For years, Nairobi was East Africa's uncontested capital, ranked the largest economy, the financial hub the city investors relied on. But you should be agreeing right now that something is shifting. Look around. Addis Ababa is suddenly spotless. Kigali has long been orderly, organized, and eye-catchy, not just at sky level, but right from the streets. And now Nairobi is struggling to keep up.
This is the craziest thing I've ever done in my entire life. But I'm not scared because I'm in the cleanest city in Africa. This is Kigali. Look at me sitting inside a gutter eating without thinking of getting sick. Bro, you just have to get to Kigali, man. This place is super clean. Look at the gutter, man. Just have a look.
We need to sort out the city of Nairobi. The city of Nairobi is not just another county. This is the capital city of Kenya. This is the face of Kenya. This is the seat of the Republic of Kenya.
This isn't just about clean streets. This is about who will win the next wave of capital, influence, ease of doing business, and economic power in East Africa. Above all, attract foreign direct investments from wealthy Americans, Europeans, and Chinese. Now let's quickly rush through Nairobi's current situation. Nairobi is a great city. Let's agree on that. Indubitably, Nairobi remains the region's largest economy. I am not anecdotal here, just a quick overview. Nairobi currently has GDP approximated at $28 billion to $35 billion. Addis Ababa estimated at $12 billion to $13 billion. Kigali is about $8 billion. But remember, Ethiopia devalued its currency. This affected its GDP. Now, Nairobi's GDP is twice larger than Addis Ababa's. Agreeably, Nairobi has massive infrastructure, including highways, viaducts, expressway, mega housing. With all these, there is something amiss that you can't ignore. Clogged drainage, garbage, build-up, informal congestion, chaotic public transport. Something Addis Ababa and Kigali are overcoming, despite their smaller GDP. For investors, large economy or GDP is no longer enough. A city's ability to execute, maintain, and govern efficiently matters. Yes, there is notable development even right now, but Nairobi's dysfunction can't be ignored because it is something that demands a quick corrective action, or else Nairobi loses its investment, financial, convention, tourism hub status to these cities despite its mega projects. Order matters. Multi-million or multi-billion projects alone without order mean less. Today, foreign direct investments flows from developed nations love order. Quick one. Where will you invest? Is it in an organized city or a city with many highways, skyscrapers, but without order? Under Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, Addis Ababa has launched a rapid urban renewal to Nairobi's admiration. Let's be candid here. If you've seen those Addis Ababa streets, you must have wished to see the same replicated in Nairobi. Clean streets, better traffic management, modern public spaces. This comes with clean air, good for your health, peace of mind. Generally, this is a favorable business environment. It sends a signal to investors. This city can execute transformation at scale. Now bring your capital here without worrying about public indiscipline and disorder. Let's give credit where it is deserved. Today, Addis Ababa isn't just a city with potential, but it is projecting confidence and investors around the world notice it. Now let's look at Kigali, which considers order a strategy. Kigali, it is already recognized globally for urban discipline. Paul Kagame's policies emphasize citizen responsibility, governance, efficiency, predictability, and regulatory clarity. Investors trust cities that run like a system, smaller than Nairobi, but investors globally see it as a highly credible city. Kigali proves that predictability is a tool to attract global capital, not necessarily GDP. For global investors, the question is simple. Where is capital safest? Where will it scale fastest? Where can projects be executed without delay or risk? Look, for Nairobi, investors see scale and financial depth, but visible urban dysfunction can force them to reconsider. For Addis Ababa, modernization at scale, signaling growth. For Kigali, discipline and predictability, signaling low risk and growth potential. In today's competitive business environment, confidence is currency. Kigali and Addis Ababa are showing that confidence. The next decade will redefine East Africa's urban hierarchy, and Nairobi must take note and re-strategize, and perhaps take urban planning seriously. Nairobi still leads in size, Addis Ababa is rising fast, and Kigali continues to outperform in governance and is equally rising. In this next decade, the real winners will be the cities that can combine infrastructure, discipline, and investor confidence. This combination is a real winner strategy. Now Nairobi must look itself in the mirror and ask, our matatus where some are so rickety to board that we define it? Should hawkers and disorderly structures in every street and highways remain the order of the day? Or we must just do what is right? Not just build infrastructure, but just restore order and discipline. For long, cities and peri-urban areas in Kenya have ignored order and discipline. Building roads without basic cleanliness mean nothing much. Why not standardize your public transport and just keep streets clean and orderly? Kigali and Addis Ababa are doing that with less GDP. As I mentioned, go to Kenyan cities, go to Kenyan towns. You'll always see disorder. Yes, there is cash flow. You can see developments here and there. But what Kenya lacks in most cases is just basic order. Making sure that waste is not all over, but waste is collected. Even in small towns where we have governors allocated enough financial resources, they can just collect waste. Instead, they allow this order to continue because this order here has been normalized. And when you come to Nairobi city, you obviously witness chaos everywhere, disorganized public transport. Why not standardize our public transport and remove hawkers from the streets? What's your reaction to Addis Ababa's and Kigali's rise and cleanliness? Does it disadvantage Nairobi? Drop your comments.